All right, let's go to Wednesday night where we have two more games on tap. UTEP and Florida International. We've got Florida International pick'em right now. It's funny, UTEP opened a 2.5-point road favorite. It's down to pick'em here, 44 the total. I'm on Florida International, man. I'm keeping that train going down the tracks. Fade UTEP until proven otherwise right now. This is just a wretched season for a team that I thought was going to be pretty good. It hasn't happened. 1-5 straight up, 1-5 against the spread for this UTEP team this season. Very, very incredible to see just how much they're struggling, especially on offense. They got we've said this a million times about UTEP. They're on our show, it seems, every week. I mean, Gavin Hardison's an experienced quarterback. Their O-line brought back everybody. The running back, Deion Ankins, is back. They got a great receiving core, and they can't score points. They can't move the football consistently. I mean, 10 points in a loss to Louisiana Tech at home in their last game, 24-10. That's simply not going to cut it, not going to get the job done. Now, there is a situational advantage here for UTEP, and it's about the only advantage they have. They're off a bye week. They did not play last week, this UTEP team. So does that give them a leg up that they get extra time to prepare? I'm not sure it matters as much when you're a bad football team, and right now they are. The UTEP Miners. Florida International, look, it got away from them in the second half. They were right there in the game at New Mexico State last week. It was during a weeknight game in Las Cruces. They ended up losing 34-17. They've now had a tough couple of games. Liberty before that, they got routed 38-6. But this is a huge step down in class. And look, we did see Florida International, Conor Mack, beat North Texas outright as underdogs, beat UConn outright as underdogs. To me, there's not much difference, UTEP to UConn or UTEP to North Texas right now. I mean, to me, this is a winnable game for Florida International. You have to factor in, this is going to be a televised game on a Wednesday night there at Florida International. They don't get many of these, Conor. They don't. I mean, a national TV home game. Now, I don't know how much people are going to be jacked up for Florida International football. This has been a pretty shitty program the last couple of years. But the fact that they get a home game on a weeknight, that's going to put some kind of, I think, energy and adrenaline into this home game, I think, for the Golden Panthers. So to me, look, I've been betting against UTEP every week for the most part. And they failed to cover 4 straight. I was on UNLV against UTEP. I was on Arizona against UTEP. I was on Louisiana Tech that Friday night game against UTEP. I cashed all 3 times. I'm going back to the well. Give me FIU here. Pick them. I think they can win this game at home. I know they'll be fired up for it. And again, it's just been a disappointing season for this Miners team. And I'm not going to stop betting against them until they show me they can get the job done. And they haven't shown me much. And I also like, Conor, that they made the quarterback change, Florida International. I do think there's some hope now at quarterback for them. Grayson James was really, really struggling early in the season. Now, he's still got a lot of room for improvement, but at least with Kewan Jenkins, the new starting quarterback for FIU, I saw improvement throwing the ball. He's athletic, and I think he may get more and more comfortable as he continues to get starts. I think he is better than Grayson James, and I agree with Mike McIntyre making the quarterback change. I think there's hope for Florida International on offense with Kewan Jenkins at quarterback. What do you think here, Conor? UTEP, FIU.
Yeah, there's no way I could bet UTEP. They've just been the fade of fades all year long. I don't know how you can want to take this team with Gavin Hardison at quarterback. He's got to go. I know he's been there for forever. It's just he's a turnover machine that's not very good. Both these defenses are not very good, but both offenses are horrible as well when you go through all the numbers in this game. I like FIU. I think if you in this game, you have to take them or nothing. And this one could be low scoring. You know, we don't have a crazy total, but the way UTEP it's been hard for them to score, 10, 17 points a game. It's been just awful. I look at the under too.
Yeah, 44. You're not getting a very high total. You're getting a very low total as you'd expect. But these are two offenses that have struggled. FIU is, I think, currently as far as offense, 70th as far as yards per play. UTEP's worse. 102nd on offense yards per play. Like FIU's really actually got the better offense. They do. I really think so.
Real quick, it looks like there's some rain too. Here a little bit of wind in this game.
There is a chance. There's a really good site that's just a lot of people have realized it, and it's been bouncing around X and social media, and rightfully so. That better-weather.com, and it's a really nice site it gives you all the games, the chance of rain, the wind how many miles per hour wind you're going to get at every game, and it's really good for checking the weather. And yeah, there is a slight chance of showers, so be aware of that here for Wednesday night with UTEP and FIU.